Welcome to another day tour with me and Dave in Kanchanaburi today. Get to know more about the JEATH Railway train and get a train ride with us. Make sure that you stick with us until the end of the video to learn a history behind this railway. Before I start, don't forget to click like for me and also subscribe if you're newbie here so you don't miss any good video in the future. The JEATH Railway was built during the Second World War by the prisoners of Allies and Asian workers, which the Japanese army arranged to construct a strategic route through Myanmar. The distance to the waterfall from Kanchanaburi Station to Namtok Station is about 77 kilometers. The more railway sleepers, the more workers, prisoners of war who were forced to build this railway were dead. In glass monument here, 104 of the prisoners into the building are kept on the second level. This is the story of the Thai-Burma Railway. The distance of 415 kilometers reflects the brutality and hardship of the prisoners of war, which is the reason why this railway is called the JEATH Railway. Japanese army used the railway to wagon the prisoner of war in the prison, the one who not all day, who doesn't want to work. Back in December 1941, the Pacific War began. The Japanese force attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, and invaded Malaysia in the mid-1942. Then the Japanese force fought with the British Army in Burma. The gun that they used in the war. However, the main target was to invade India. Japan realized that if it used to maritime route to transport the weapon, it would be risky to air attack. It decided to build a railway through Thailand, which at the time was an alliance with Japan. The railway started from Ban Nong Pran in the Ratchaburi through Kanchanaburi to the Thailand and Burma border. The three pagoda. Doing good?
Good.
Is the heat bother you?
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Got my water.
Got your water. Yeah. During the initial construction, the laborers were Burmese, Malaysian, Indonesian, Chinese, and Thai. However, they encountered many problems such as torrential rain causing the bridge collapse, disease, lack of food, and bombs. Many laborers died, and the railway was also destroyed. The Japanese force changed its plan by forcing about 50 British, Australian, American, Dutch, and Irish prisoners of war, with more than 275,000 workers, to construct the strategic railway crossing through Burma. The railway had to be cross the Kwai River. This construction was full of hardships. The construction was carried out until the bridge is over to Kwai River, a temporary wooden bridge. The construction process was non-stop. The prisoners of war took turns throughout 24 hours a day with the close control of the soldiers. Here now I'm walking across this famous bridge. Not so many people now during this time because it's so hot. I got my umbrella. And this lady, she's selling the fish so we can release the fish for making merit and good bliss. Release the fish into the river. We are Thai believe that to bring us to good luck. See that people eating over there on the not floating market, floating restaurant. One of the most difficult obstacles was Tham Kase Bridge. The construction of the railway in this phase encountered steep mountains adjoining the Kwai River. Japanese engineers needed to build a railway along the river with the 400-meter long mountains, where about 1,000 prisoners died. It was the longest crossing a base bridge of the railway. It was completed in a very short period of time. Prisoners of war worked crazily under the orders of Japanese prisoner guards. This was known in term speedo or keep going. In April 1943, the construction was carried out very fast because the Japanese force wanted to be completed in August, which was set to a deadline for construction. This period mentioned above was known as a speedo. The prisoners of war and Asian workers were punished and forced to work until nighttime. In the area of Hellfire Pass, the light from the fire shined through the skinny bodies of the workers. It was the source of the name Hellfire Pass, or Chong Khao Khat. Construction of JEATH Railway, the station started from Nong Praduk, Ratchaburi Province, passing through the Kanchanaburi Province, cross the Kwai River to west through 3 pagodas until the destination Thanbu Usayat, Myanmar. Treasure room of Japanese Army in World War II. Treasure room. With the length of approximately 415 kilometers, 37 stations, completed on the 25th October 1943. World War II train station starts from Tongchang Station and all the way to the 3 Pagodas Pass. When Japan announced its surrender the war, British troops had demolished 30 kilometers of the railways in Burma and 6 kilometers of the railways in Thailand, causing this railway to be out of further use. Subsequently, the Thai government bought this railway and equipment related at a price of 1.25 pounds or 50 million baht, and then restored it until it can operate vehicles. But nowadays we only use the
You don't
coin.
use it, just the coin.
I use the 10 baht banknote. That's the one 10 baht banknote that I
You
have.
don't use it.
That 10 baht banknote
Look at that one.
over there,
Which color?
down here. They have dismantled some rails, namely the border area of Thailand and Burma. The Thai government can restore and repair the train only reach the waterfall station because the Thai government does not have enough budget to build the rest of the path. The rest of the railway turned into a forest all the way now. So guys, this is the Wat Tham Khao Pun that we are approaching. This temple is the cave temple that we went yesterday. That's the JD, golden JD, and also the roof, that thing that you see over here is the Barami Cafe, which we were there yesterday, and I will have another video about this, but today just only for the train track video. Alright guys, if you enjoy my story, so please comment if you have any question. Thank you for your support. Go check in the description below for if you want to buy me a coffee or help contribute to my channel. It would be appreciated. Well, thank you for watching and See you in the next video.